Hey guys, Rich here again. Today, today in this video, I'm back with another car explanation video for you guys from Fast and Furious. Today in this video, I am going to be talking to you guys about one of the, I think like one of the greatest looking cars in the world. Basically, it's a mixture of, British sporting cars mixed with so it's a mixture of a British sports car mixed with American muscle. So that's cool. Today in this video, I'll be talking to you guys about the mighty 1971 Jensen Interceptor from Fast and Furious 6, or A.K.A. Furious 6 2013. So this is a car I've wanted to do for such a long time. And now, finally, I have got the chance to do so. So, without any further ado, let's get started. But before I do, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe. So, like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think. Hit the notification bell and hit all so you are alerted of when I make new uploads. Alright, so without any further ado, let's get cracking. So the 1971 Jensen Interceptor from Fast and Furious 6 2013. Here we go. First off is overview, so let's do it. Manufacturer is by Carrozzeria, so it's spelled Carrozz or ZZERIA Touring. The make is a Jensen. Model is Interceptor. Production year 1971. Model status is discontinued. Now we got body and chassis. First, the class. So body and chassis is next. The class is a luxury car and Grand Tourer. The engine is a LS3 V8. So that's cool. Body mods is removed. Chrome parts and has a custom grille. Specialty mods include black stripes with an orange pinstripe added to it. The tires are 265/50 R17s for the rear tires only. For the paint color is matte gray. Character information is next. The driver is Letty Ortiz, later changed her name to Letty Toretto, played by Michelle Rodriguez. The use is for street races. Status is active. The films is from Fast and Furious 6 2013. And then the similar cars to that is the Jensen CV8. It's not only not just used for street races, but it's also used to made up with Dom and all that stuff. So, the 1971 Jensen Interceptor is a minor car in Fast and Furious 6 2013, driven by Letty Ortiz. So the 1971 Jensen Interceptor is a minor car in Fast and Furious 6, driven by Letty Ortiz, later changed her name to Letty Toretto, played by Michelle Rodriguez. Alright, so now we're on history. Fast and Furious 6 2013. Dominic Toretto, played by Vin Diesel, and Luke Hobbs, played by Dwayne Johnson's pursuit of Owen Shaw's, played by Luke Evans, Flip Car, which I talked about yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, yesterday. The Flip Car. Yeah, Flip Car. Letty Ortiz uses the Interceptor to create a distraction. She rams Toretto's car, drawing his attention away from Shaw. When the two are forced to confront each other outside of their vehicles, Letty shoots Dom and regroups with Shaw's team. Later, after discovering she knew Dom, she retreats from the group, who've become suspicious. Who've become suspicious of her. Who've been suspicious of her, and works on the Interceptor in Owen's garage. Shaw goes to speak with Letty, recounting the day he found her uncomfortable. Letty climbs into the Interceptor and leaves Shaw's group. Letty climbs into the Interceptor and leaves Shaw's group. Letty is later seen using the Interceptor in a street race against Dominic's Dodge Charger Daytona. Which I talked about. I got it here somewhere. God, where is it? I know I got it here somewhere, but where? God, it was such a long time ago since I talked about that car. Where is it? There it is. So I talked about that car 6 months ago. So Letty is later seen. Using the Interceptor in a street race against Dominic Toretto. Letty is later seen using the Interceptor in a street race against Dominic's Dodge Charger Daytona, 1969, the one I talked about 6 months ago. So after the race, when Dom wins, Letty motions him to follow her. Alright. The two drive to an underbridge area of London where Dominic explains to Letty her past memories with the scars on her body from past injuries, and returns her cross necklace he had kept. Afterwards, Letty drives off with the car and it isn't seen again. So now we got specifications. The Jensen Interceptor used in Fast and Furious 6 2013 was built with an 83 cubic inch 6.3 liter or 440 so the Jensen Interceptor used in Fast and Furious 6 2013 was built with an 83 cubic inch 6.3 liter or 440 cubic inch 7.2 liter V8 and 7.2 liter V8 engine. V8 engine. According to Dennis McCarthy, who's the picture car coordinator. According to Dennis McCarthy, who's the picture car coordinator for Fast and Furious. According to Dennis McCarthy, the 1971 model used in the film is a left-hand model. So, in other words, it's a left-hand drive version. So that's cool. It was bought from California on account of a lack of useful Interceptor models in England, where the driver seats would have been situated on the right-hand side, that were rusted through. The Interceptor was given a matte gray paint. So a matte gray paint scheme and outfitted with massive side pipes dumping out just forward of the rear wheels. The Interceptor and the duplicate cars made for the film didn't use an engine from a Chrysler model. The on-screen Interceptor used GM's LS3 V8 crate engines bought from a GM Performance parts catalog. The engine used was similar to the 6.2 liter engine that is considered a default standard in the Chevy Camaro SS, with a rating of 430 horsepower as shipped. That's pretty good power output. 430 horsepower. pretty good. It's a beast. So the engine used was similar to the 6.2-liter engine that is considered a default standard in the Chevy Camaro SS, with a rating of 430 horsepower. So 430 horsepower as shipped makes almost the same power as a Porsche Macan Turbo Performance Pack. But that was like released in 2017, I think. I don't know. Can't really remember. A couple of years after the 6th installment of the film. The Interceptor's net power goes up to 105. So 105 horsepower compared. So the Interceptor's net power goes up to 105 horsepower. So 105 horsepower compared to the Interceptor's original Chrysler 383. So it's like 105 extra more horsepower, so that would be around 488 horsepower. On three of the Jensen Interceptors used in the film were outfitted with functional MagnaFlow side exhausts, like you see on Vipers and all that stuff. Say with functional MagnaFlow side exhausts. McCarthy chose not to use them for the 4th Interceptor used in the film because of concerns that Michelle Rodriguez could burn her legs on them. So that is like there's a bunch of cars which I know that's got side pipes, like Vipers, for example. That's the main one I know that's got like side exhausts. So McCarthy chose, on three of the Jensen Interceptors used in the film were outfitted with functional MagnaFlow side exhausts. McCarthy chose not to use them for the 4th Interceptor used in the film because of concerns that Michelle Rodriguez could burn her legs on them. Behind the Interceptor's LS3 is a GM Turbo 400 3-speed automatic gearbox. It's a gearbox that feeds back to the Ford 9-inch solid axle rear end. That was so back to the Ford 9-inch solid axle rear end that was mounted on the Interceptor's leaf spring rear suspension. Say a leaf spring rear suspension. Most like early 2000s and mid 2000s muscle cars use those kind of springs, like Corvettes, for example. They would use like leaf springs. Say behind the Interceptor's LS3 V8 is a GM Turbo 400 3-speed automatic gearbox that feeds back to the Ford 9-inch solid axle rear end. Ford 9-inch solid axle rear end that was mounted on the Interceptor's leaf spring rear suspension. McCarthy's crew widened the rear wheel wells to accommodate oversized 265/50 R17 rear tires. In addition, four-wheel brake rotors or brake discs from a 2010 Ford Mustang. So 2010 Ford Mustang GT were adapted to the car. So that's pretty cool. All right. And that is pretty much it. So that's gonna wrap it up today. If you guys like this video, like it, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think. Hit the notification bell and hit all so you're alerted of when I make new uploads. All right. So that's gonna be it for my next video. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll find out what I can do for my next video. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon in the next video. So I'll see you guys soon in the next video. But until then, stay safe, have a great day, and I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.